Before I read what I prepared, let me speak to you first, simply and sincerely. This moment is overwhelming, not because of the position, but because of the privilege to serve. I never dreamed of standing here. I never imagined that a girl, once brought by her father to Port Barton, just a visitor then, would one day be asked to lead this entire province. Palawan has always been a land of many peoples, those born here, those who came here, and those who stayed. And for as long as some of us have been made to feel like outsiders, even after years of service, of struggle, of building families here, today I hope that changes. Because leadership should not be about where you were born. It should be about how much you care. This is not just my victory. This is a turning point for everyone who has ever felt unseen and yet chose to stay anyway. Thank you for your trust. I promise I will never take it for granted. To our congressman, Mami Rose Salvabe, Kong JCA, Kong Gil Acosta, of course our party list congressman, Kong Franz Legaspi, Vice Governor Leoncio Ola, members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, all the mayors, vice mayors, and SB members, fellow newly elected officials, department heads, government workers, esteemed guests, esteemed judges, ang mga visitors, mga minamahal kong kababayan sa Palawan. I stand before you today with both humility and courage, humbled by your overwhelming trust, courageous because the task ahead is not easy, but it is necessary. We are not just opening a new chapter. We are rewriting what it means to govern Palawan with dignity, integrity, and hope. Thank you to my family, to my mom, dad, Carlo, Brian, my siblings, the rest of the family, especially Manong Jim, who's looking down from heaven. I know you're proud of me today. Sa ating mga lingkod bayan, at sa bawat isa sa inyo na naniniwala sa isang pamalaang tunay na para sa tao. Hindi ako pinanganak sa Palawan, ngunit pinili ko ang Palawan. And now, Palawan chose me. Before I ever stood here as governor, I stood in San Vicente. Its empty streets, faces of people masked in fear. It was 2020. COVID-19 had arrived, and like every mayor, I was told to wait. Wait for funds, wait for guidance, wait for help. Pero hindi kami pwedeng maghintay. Maraming may sakit, maraming nagugutom. Government must never be late when people are in need. Sakit does not wait. Gutom does not wait. And leadership, real leadership, cannot wait. Then came 2021, Bagyong Odette. We were right on its path, just like Rojas. And when the winds came, some leaders commanded from a safe place. But I did not. Nandun ako. Before the first drop of rain, during the worst of the winds, while Odette was peeling off our roof in Poblacion, nandun ako. Kahit na wala ang signal at kuryente sa San Vicente, kasama ko ang mga responders, ang mga evacuees, ang mga ina at bata. Those crises, COVID and Odette, having gone through those challenges, all those trying times, they did not break me, they built me. They burned away comfort. They burned away comfort, stripped away politics, and only left what mattered. Compassion, clarity, and courage. We reprogrammed our budget, removed celebrations, and filled it instead with sacks of rice, face masks, COVID tests, every sitio, every puro. Walay nabilin, walang naiwan. Because in San Vicente, we did not govern from above. We served alongside the people. So when you ask what kind of governor I will be, I say the kind who shows up, the kind who doesn't flinch, the kind who leads not just in comfort, but in crisis, the kind who is present and never absent. We live in a time when trust in government is fading. Public faith has been worn down by too many broken promises. But let me be clear, wala tay rason nga magpadayon sa daang na sistema. Sa Bisaya pa. We did not come this far to inherit power. We came to return it to the people. We will not govern in the old way that serves the few and silences the many. Hindi na pwedeng laging nasa dulo ang nasa laylayan. When I went around the province last year, not only during the campaign, but long before that, I saw with my own eyes the many conditions our people live in across the municipalities. And what I saw woke me up. So many of our fellow Palaweños still left behind despite the immense promise that surrounds them. Dahil dito, nabuo ang aking mga pangarap para sa tao. It inspired me to accept the challenge to become governor. Health is not a favor from the government. It is a right. Palawan currently has only one hospital bed for every 1,725 people, far below the ideal of 2 per 1,000. And our maternal mortality rate reached 284 deaths per 100,000 births. These numbers are way too high and far too distant from the national goal. Tayo ang magiging daan para maibaba ang numerong ito. We will fix our hospitals, not just the buildings, but the systems. We will invest in equipment, training, and above all, quality service. Ang mga hospital, hindi dapat puntahan lang kung may connection ka. It must be where anyone can go and be treated with care, dignity, and urgency. Ayuhon nato atong health system. This is not just policy. For me, it's personal. No mother should walk into a hospital with a sick child in her arms and be told, wala po tayong gamot. No father should ever choose between buying antibiotics or paying for food. And no elderly person who has served their family and community all their life should spend their twilight years begging for maintenance meds just to survive another day. Under our watch, the 16 hospitals of the province will no longer be places of frustration and anger. They will be centers of compassion, fully stocked, properly staffed, and always ready to serve. We will end the shameful practice of turning away patients because kulang ang supply. No one will be sent home untreated. No more out-of-pocket costs that burden families. This is the promise of free, zero-balance billing, whether you're admitted or just walking in for a checkup. And for our elderly who carried us through life storms and quietly sacrificed so their children could go to school, we will offer free uninterrupted access to life-saving maintenance medication because they deserve to grow old worry-free in the arms of those they love, not to die young because of preventable illness. This is more than a health agenda. This is a promise to our people. You will not be left behind. You will not be forgotten. We will fight for your health, because every life we save is a future we protect. Survival is not enough. After saving lives, we must prepare lives. So today, only 76% of our youth are enrolled in secondary school, and 1 in every 4 households remains without electricity. How can a child study without light? How can a mind grow without guidance? How can a future be built when the present is still in darkness? We cannot speak of progress if a generation is being left behind. In the mountains of Quezon, in the islands of Balabac, in the outskirts of Culion, too many of our children still walk hours to school with to reach a school with no electricity and no signal. This is the inequality we must break. This is the mission we must claim. We will power our schools with electricity, internet, and imagination. Our special education fund will train our teachers, lift their morale, and bring dignity back to the noble profession that builds all other professions. We will expand our scholarship programs, not just for doctors and nurses, but for all other courses like engineering, entrepreneurship, software developers, accountants, etc. In every child, there is a gift. In every gift, there is a purpose. We will equip, test the centers, and bring them closer to remote barangays. Ang training ilalapit sa nangangailangan. From construction to carpentry, from welding to web design, we will make sure that every young person, even those who cannot afford college, will have a pathway to opportunity, to income, and a future. This is how we prepare Palawan for the future, not just with buildings, but with brains, not just with roads, but with readers, thinkers, and doers, not just with graduates, but with citizens ready to serve, compete, and lead. Bawat kabataan may pagkakataon. Bawat kasanayan may kinabukasan. At sa bagong Palawan, walang batang maiiwan sa dilim, walang talento na masasayang, at walang pangarap ang matutulog sa gutom. Because the most powerful force in development is not money, it is human potential. And when we unlock the potential of every Palawenyo child, we unlock the future of Palawan. Kailangan mabuhay ang tao, hindi lang basta magkaligtas, kundi magkaroon ng pagkakataong umasenso. That's why for every school building that we build, that we will be fixing, for every hospital that we will equip, there will only be one goal, for every family to feel that we are with them. Hindi ito tulong ng panandalian. Ito ay serbisyong panghabang buhay. Because when government cares for people, truly, consistently, and close to home, we don't just build clinics or classrooms. We build trust. We build hope. We build a province that leaves no one behind. That is the heart of my program, People First Services, governance that delivers. True progress begins not in the halls of higher office, but in the heart of every barangay and the vision of every bayan. Our municipalities and barangays are not mere administrative units. They are our first responders, our frontliners, and our partners in building a better future. That is why we are embracing a principle that has transformed governance across the globe. Local collaboration leads to national development. We will strengthen LGUs by investing in capacity building for better planning, budgeting, and delivery, digitizing local processes to cut red tape and empower frontline workers, encouraging intermunicipal collaboration for roads, hospital, disaster preparedness, and eco zones. We will create interlocal zones of shared development where adjacent towns and barangays can work together and joint tourism circuits, logistical hubs, coastal protection, and livelihood chains. Our aim is not to control, but to empower, not to centralize, but to connect, not to compete, but to create solutions that uplift all. This is my vision, a province that governs not from the top, but side by side the LGUs. A province that grows not in pieces, but as one united system of care, competence, and collaboration. Bawat bayan ay kaagapay sa isang mas matatag na lalawigan. Bawat barangay ay katuwang sa isang mas makatao at mas maunlad na Palawan. Good governance is not built in isolation. It thrives in partnership. In the 21st century, the most effective governments are those that govern with, not merely over. We will institutionalize a whole-of-society approach, bringing together all sectors to co-design and co-deliver solutions that no single institution can achieve alone. We will forge dynamic and principled partnerships with national government agencies, local chambers of commerce and business groups, tourism councils and destination management organizations, professional associations, faith-based groups and civic organizations, indigenous people, non-governmental organizations. This is not a token engagement. It is strategic co-ownership of development goals, grounded in mutual accountability and shared vision. We will not isolate, we will integrate. We will not command, we will collaborate. Because when we bring together the public sector, private sector, and people's organizations in genuine partnership, we will build more than programs. We will build traction and transformation. Effective partnerships are not optional. They are foundational, because only together can we turn bold aspirations into tangible, lasting change. Kamo nga mga kabataan, karon na ang inyong oras. Ang batanon karon dili lang followers, leaders na mo. We believe that youth are not waiting in the wings. You are already shaping this province through your energy, creativity, and courage. That's why we are taking deliberate steps to give young people a more meaningful role in government and development, starting with encouraging stronger youth engagement in local planning and decision-making, supporting programs that build leadership skills, civic values, and livelihood opportunities, promoting safe, inclusive space for youth expression, innovation, and volunteerism, making sure our programs for the youth are responsive and diverse. These are just the first steps. We are listening and we are learning. Together with you, we will continue to build a Palawan, where the voice and vision of every young Palawenyo matters. True progress protects what cannot be replaced. Environmental protection must go hand in hand with livelihood, science, and moral will. Ang atong natural resources, dili lang pang turista, kinabuhi nato ni. We will preserve Palawan not just for tourists, but for our children, because they deserve to inherit what we did not destroy. Some say women are too soft for politics, too emotional. But what is governance without empathy? What is leadership without courage to feel, to listen, to nurture, and to fight for those who cannot? Let me be honest, I have been underestimated, dismissed, mocked, called many names. I did not come here to be everyone's friend. I came here to be everyone's governor. To those who resist reform, prepare. We are not here to accommodate dysfunction. To those ready to serve, join me. You are no longer alone. Public office is not a prize. It's not an inheritance. It is not a livelihood. It is a public trust. And trust must be earned. That is why we will open our books, digitize our systems, publish our budgets, and professionalize our bureaucracy. This administration will not run on favors. Walay palakasan, walay palusot. We raise the bar now. As we walk the path ahead, I ask not for blind allegiance, but for shared responsibility. Let us turn our pain into purpose, our fear into resolve, our divisions into unity. And alam kong hindi madali ang tatahakin natin, pero sa pagkakaisa, posible ang totoong pagbabago. Ang bawat tanggapan sa ilalim ng pamahalang panalawigan ay may mahalagang tungkulin. Huwag natin sayangin ang tiwalang ibinigay sa atin. Muli kong uulitin, hindi kayo magsisisi sa akin. I will work heart, mind, and soul for you. At sa mga nagtatanong kung anong klaseng pamahalaan ang ating itatatag, ito ang sagot ko. Sa serbisyong wasto, ang palawenyo ay sigurado. Maraming salamat, daghang salamat.